Welcome, I'm MJ, and today I would like to talk about something that most of us are exposed to, yet it's just not talked about enough. And I find that there is a lack of clear information out there about it, and it is RF and EMF. If you seem to have any of these symptoms, stay with me in this video and I will explain a little bit more and give you some ideas for solutions that you can try. So before I get into it too far, to quickly explain what RF and EMF is, you might already know, but EMF stands for electromagnetic field, and it's produced by electricity, power line, your appliances, and lights in the house, your cell phone, laptop, you name it. We're around it all the time. And RF is radio frequency. It's emitted from cell tower, like a communication tower, your Wi-Fi routers, and microwave when it's running. And in case you didn't know, we have our own magnetic field, and these EMF and RF actually interferes with our own field, and it creates health issues. And one of the interesting thing that I found is about this picture of blood cell, how how it's affected by EMF. And there is actually a study done by National Institute of Health. I will put a little more information down below in the description if you would like to look into it a little bit more yourself. Um, but according to them, being exposed to RF, EMF, including 5G, it can induce oxidative stress, red blood cell alterations, and other like cell damage. And to name a few, like oxidative stress is what causes cancer, cardiovascular issues, premature aging, um, like Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's and things like that. So it's quite serious, but why is it not taken as seriously by people? Because some people literally don't believe that this actually has a negative effect on us or on our health. And even if they experience health issues, they don't believe that it could be from these things. And to me, it's crazy that they're in a complete denial of the possibility that their illness was caused by these things. And I'm sure that there is so many things that can cause all this illness in our environment. Um, but I think that this is something to like consider and inform ourselves. But I think it's not being taken seriously because we live with it around us all the time, and it's almost impossible to live without it and you know avoid exposure from EMF and RF because it's everywhere. Our cell phone, laptop, electricity. To avoid it, we'll have to move to middle of nowhere in the mountain and live without power and internet and cell phone service. And I think that's just not very ideal or realistic for most of us. And I think that's why we're just not taking it seriously because having to consider this would mean it would affect our comfort and convenience. But instead of ignoring and looking other way or denying the possibility, I think we should inform ourselves more and find the solutions to protect ourselves. Because a few years ago, I didn't take it very seriously when somebody told me about this until I had my own experience of, you know, health issues. I lost my dog because I was highly exposed to RF. And I know that not everybody is exposed to that kind of level of RF, but some people out there are exposed to that amount without even knowing because you would think that government or the city would care about us enough that they won't let it happen, but it does happen. So we got to kind of look out for ourselves and take the problems with our own hands sometimes. Um, so yeah, for solutions though, there are actually few solutions available out there nowadays. Starting with shielding paint. There's this paint, special paint that you can get. You can use it as a primer underneath the color that you like. That it shields a lot, if not all, RF and EMF. And there is a shielding papers or mesh that you can put in between your walls or the exterior in the house before you put the facing. I forgot what it's called. Um, and also that there are some canopies that you can get for over your bed, and it has like a little silver in there that blocks RF and EMF. So basically, like the metal is what kind of shields RF and EMF. So something like that. I'm sure. I haven't tried it myself, but maybe like a tinfoil would work too. I think. Um, and what else? I think the best way though is to maybe turn off some power and internet during sleep at night because that's when it's most important for us to rest and rejuvenate and heal um, from our daily exposure. And uh, if that's not possible, maybe even to just leave electronics and cell phone outside of the room and make sure you leave the Wi-Fi routers as far as possible from where you sleep. I think that could really help too. So just don't take my words for it. Do some research yourself. Because there are some information out there, and I find it that it's very important how you word your questions. So don't ask like, is RAF safe or dangerous? It will tell you that, you know, it's it's not that dangerous. They will tell you. But if you would to search for effect that it has on our body, or the picture of the blood cells that was exposed to our EMF, you will get some more informations and studies out there. So I hope that this video brought you some awareness to EMF and RF and the dangers of them and the possible solutions. Just something to think about. There is other solutions as well to maybe a cover that you can put it over your router and stuff like that. And please share with me what your thoughts are on this. If you are one of those people that who think this is crazy idea and don't believe in it, or if you have experienced a health issue from it or have known somebody, share with me. I'm really interested in that. And if you were to find more information, something that maybe I missed on here or something that I haven't mentioned, share with me on the comment if you will. I appreciate, you know, when you guys kind of give me a little bit of um, informations or your own perspectives on things like that. And I hope that you can improve your quality of your life by improving your health or protecting your health. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.